Hello, this is Treasure Sabs. Today we continue on the topic of use cases. And the question is, are use cases outdated? Because I hear some people say that, no, we are now in the agile world. We don't use use cases anymore. So, is that a myth? Are use cases really outdated? So let's talk. Some people say that use cases are old school. We use user stories now. Use cases are from the waterfall days. I remember being on a project, and at the start of the analysis, I was trying to make sense of how users want to interact with the system. So I gathered my requirement, did some probing. Like always, I start with use cases because I need to see how users want to interact with that system. So I drew out my use case diagram, just the high level use case diagram, just to show how other systems will interact with this system, how users will interact with this system, the primary users, the secondary users, and every other thing, just to show the context of this system. And it also allows me to see where the integration touch points are. So I did that before I even started breaking them down into user stories. So I presented this to the technical team, and the head of technical was like, wow, it's been a long time that I saw use cases last. This is so refreshing. I'm so glad you did it. It's very clear how we want to use the system just by seeing the use cases. And I agree with him because that is what use cases are. While user stories give you the what, use cases show you the how. So use cases never really went out of style. They just evolved. The detailed interactions that make or break a system is what the use cases will give you. In complex environments like banking, healthcare, or government, use cases bring clarity that, sticky notes on a whiteboard just can't. And even in Agile, use cases still play a role behind the scenes, especially when you need test scenarios or logic flows. So before I start breaking down my requirements into user stories, I present it as use cases. Even I may not necessarily write the detailed use cases documentation because that will go in the user stories. But I just put the use case diagram up so that I'm able to identify each use case. And if I have to, I break it down so that it helps me to detail out my user stories. So, are use cases really out of style? I would say no. So don't throw them out. Use the right tool for the right job. Yes, I know we are agile. I know we write user stories now, but before you start writing those user stories, put some use case diagram up. It allows you to see where the gaps are so that you'll be able to detail out your requirements in the form of user stories and acceptance criteria. So, what are you waiting for? If you have not subscribed or followed me yet, do follow me for more real-world BA techniques. And if you want help mastering both traditional and modern methods, book a clarity session with me. I'm waiting. Let's get you